So IK is currently essentially halfway between Insane and Jamie. They don't seem to be really catching each other. Yeah, I'm still very surprised he went into the prime tyres, to be honest with you. Unless he is trying to stretch those out at the end, which I doubt, because that would be 18 laps on one set of tyres. I don't think anyone could manage that really. Yeah, her tyres will be pretty much towards the end of their life now. They've done 13 laps. You know, it won't be long before Insane gets past, probably the same place that our Turner did a couple of laps ago. If not sooner, as you look on the outside here. Yeah, I couldn't quite manage it. And being stuck behind Speed Queen has allowed Ali K to catch up a fair bit. Yep, as Insane looks to the outside, and Speed Queen goes into the pits. So that will be a set of fine ice again you'd expect. Yep, it's a set of fine tyres. Oh, she managed 13 laps on the other set, so she'll probably manage it again. Obviously, she qualified fairly low down, I think it was 6th position, so she'll have been happy just to do a different strategy, maybe get another podium, she'll manage it. Our Turner currently has a fairly big lead, 4.5 seconds according to the race record. Really? No. That's unfortunate, he was actually having a relatively decent race. He hasn't done prime tyres yet, so we will have to go on to them for his final stint. The others don't. And Ali K is very close to Insane now. Jim just waiting to pounce on any mistakes if he can, although basically if Ali K gets within the hours range of Insane, then I think Insane's going to struggle to keep Ali K behind because of the straight line speed at Williams. I think our turn will probably be coming towards the end of his option stint now. He's done a fair few laps in his tyres, about 6 or 7, so it's about the maximum they can go. Well, maximum that he's managed to take them so far. He comes round the final corner now. No, he carries on for another lap. Also, he wants to minimise the amount of time spent on his prime tyres. As Ali K is very close behind Insane now. I think he is within DRS range. Is he going to close up on this pit straight? Not enough. Not nearly enough. But these two drivers are essentially on the same strategy now. The Insane, Ali K and Jamie. Well, I'm still surprised by Jamie's decision to go on 2 prime stints, but dropping Bear down in 6th position. It's a bit of a shame. He was running up rather high in the field early on in the race, and then only did a 4-lap stint on the second set of options, which I'm assuming is probably due to some sort of error. Maybe lost his wing in an accident or something. turn pits from the lead, and there you see everywhere else sail past him. Yeah, and they've got alternate onto the prime tyres who'll finish the race on those. Speed Queen's coming round pit straight now. Will she jump our Turner? Be interesting. About to find out. Nope, certainly not. Yeah, not enough to jump our Turner, I don't think. Not by, yeah, fair margin behind really. Let's see, so the front three have bunched up a fair bit here. Jamie, Ali K and Insane. I expect about 28, 29, maybe. As they come around the final corner now, and Ali K is going to have DRS on Insane. Insane might well be a sitting duck on this straight. We'll wait and see. Certainly looks it. Goes to the outside. So we found the outside for turn 1. Insane holds it. Yep, and now Ali K is going to have the DRS for this straight towards the end of the first sector. Down at turn 4, which way is Ali K going to go? Insane goes defensive immediately. Ali K is forced to go around the outside. Insane just about holds on for the moment. Now Ali K is looking towards the outside for turn 5. Isn't able to get through really. Some good defensive driving from Insane. Holds on to the position for now. Until then. Yeah, Ali K looked towards the inside, and then Insane turned in, clipped the front tyre, spun Ali K around. It didn't lose him too much time, fortunately. I suppose this one you can review later on. Well, Jimmy and Insane are into the pits now. Ali K carried on for another lap. That's going to be a long stint if they go on to options. But Insane is going on to options. And so too is Jamie. You'd imagine so. They might struggle to get that far on the option tyre. They didn't really manage it earlier on. It's a 9-lap stint really. Yeah, I know Jake's definitely in the draw. Also is being lapped by the field at the moment. Ali K is struggling on those prime tyres now. Locks up into there. Still has a commanding lead at the moment. You have to remember R. Turner essentially winning his own races. His goal really is to just have as much of a gap as physically possible. Yeah, he's 13 seconds ahead of Speed Queen. And he's 15 seconds ahead of Insane. That's not... That's not true actually. I was looking compared to the leader. He's not quite 15 seconds ahead, he's more like 7 or so. That's what you expect. Yep. We're still building very close to each other. Jamie of course will be wanting to get past Insane. So what is the gap? Well, our Turner has a 5.8 second gap to Speed Queen, who now has to hold off Insane and Jamie again. Well, the tyres are fresher, but obviously, well, fresher than they were last time. Yeah, fresher than they were last time. Also, it's tow also not quick in a straight line, and The others are on option tyres. So, Butcher is going to put up a fight, I think. Certainly won't be wanting to let Insane pass too easily. She is the reigning champion at the moment, of course. So, is she going to go defensive at turn 1? It looks. Yep. And manages to hold it off for now. Yep. Took advantage of the slight contact between Insane and Speed Queen just to swoop around the outside of both of them, take second place. And now Insane looking around the outside of Speed Queen. It didn't really have much of a choice there. Yep. Yeah, took advantage of the situation. Well done. And now they're 7.8 seconds behind Arturnia. They have to push really in order to catch up. They probably don't really want to get caught up squabbling with each other too much. They want to be pushing. Yeah, perhaps just trades places with the DRS or something. Yeah, use that for the advantage, catch up to Arturnia, who's on older prime tyres. So let's see how much of the gap reduced. Yeah, that's what they'll be going for at the moment, I think. Jamie's 7.1, caught by 4/10 in that final sector. And a further 10th in the first sector this lap. Obviously the middle sector is where you'll expect they'll... Yeah, you can tell that. You can see an itching to get past. Will he manage it? Looking around, got towards the end of the middle sector. How much has Jamie gained on Arturnia? Yeah, it's probably telling you Jamie's ahead of him or something. It's 4/10, so he's now 6.6 seconds behind. Insane might look at a move into turn 1. About to see. I think he might do, which was looking around the outside. No, Jamie managed to just hold it off really, and now he's 6.2 seconds behind. And was it? I thought Insane might have lost the back end a little bit there. Lost a bit of time anyway. It's basically catching up by about 9/10 a lap, and he needs a little bit more than that in order to get onto the back of Arturnia. Well, he's still got to do about 12, 10 or 11 laps or so on the prime tyres, so they'll be quite worn by the end still. But now you'll have that's good, he'll be pushing to catch up with these two as well. Second and third players, Jamie and Insane. And Insane is going to look for another move into turn 1. Nope, just stays behind this time. They are 5.8 seconds behind the leader. I think they might run out of laps at this stage. I think Insane certainly looking at the quicker car. If he can get past, he might be able to charge down and catch Arturnia, but he does have to get past. And he's looking past, looking to the outside of Jamie through turn 4. Is he going to manage it? He's still side by side at the cover to turn 5. Goes to the inside, and yes, he's managed. Yep, that's it. Second place achieved for Insane, but then he runs wide. Doesn't want to give it that position as soon as he's got it, does he? And now his aim has to be, how quickly can he catch the leader, Arturnia. So as we'll see what the gap is now. It's 6.1 seconds apparently. They lost a few tenths through squabbling with each other. But now Insane's goal has to just be how quickly can he close the gap. He's got 3 laps to do it. he's going to struggle. Yeah, Jamie looks around the outside. Doesn't manage it. Let's see Ali K in the background. Yeah, Jamie looking up the inside. Insane's going to try and hold it around the outside, but nope, he's already behind before the end of the DRS. Yeah, at the moment, yeah, certainly I think our Turner's won this race. I think that'll be our Turner's first win of the season. Yep, these two keep fighting. Ali K. Yeah, second place maybe if you can get past both of them. Yes, definitely true. I mean, he'd probably be the favourite to get past them. Is insane. I think Jamie lost back in slightly, but then got a fantastic drive out of that corner. Yeah. Insane not able to make a movement in this corner, as Ali K has well and truly joined the fight now. Yeah, maybe by the final lap they'll be pretty much side by side with each other. As Insane still not able to get past Jamie. He's not quite looking as quick as he was a couple of laps ago. As all three of them are separated by a tiny portion of the track. Now you see Jamie sliding a bit on those worn tyres, locks up heavily. Yeah, looks like it, but Ali K did lose the back end slightly there, I think. In the penultimate corner now, in the final sector, and Ali K is going to have the DRS. Insane's also going to have the DRS. Jamie's not going to have the DRS, he's in the worst position here, really. Insane looks down the outside. He's trying to hold it around the outside. Has he managed it? He has not. Yeah. Now Ali K. Is Ali K also going to get past Jamie? No, but he might be able to get past Insane. They're sandwiched. And Ali K at the moment is in second place. He's spooked around the outside of Jamie in turn 5, and Jamie just needs to try and hold off Insane now. Second place is gone. And Insane dives up the inside. And as he held on to third place, for now he has. I don't think Jamie's going to be able to get back at him. Yep. As our turn is about to come around the final corner. Taking what I believe is his first victory of the season in that Ferrari. Well done to him. Obviously got the strategy right. Ali K comes home in second, and Jamie looks around the outside of Insane and he's taken third place as Insane ran out of fuel. No, he's just messing up. Yeah, Hulkenburger comes home in 6th. No, yeah, he had a relatively quiet race. I think he lost his front wing quite early on, involved in an incident of sorts. And since then he's been running around. Yep. What a terrific battle for second place though that was. Fighting to the very end. But it's our Turner who took the victory in the Ferrari. Well, there you go, you got our Turner taking the victory in the Ferrari. Ali K in second, Jamie in third. Speed Queen took fourth on the line. Insane in 5th, Junkerbird 6th, Bennyville 7th as Jake rounds it out. Oh, that's it. Right, okay. Not even one page on the race directive really, so there we go. Well, that was a very exciting race, I thought. Yeah, great battle for 2nd place. I'm very happy to see Turner with his first win. IK managing to nick 2nd place in the last lap. They win 3 arrests through turn 4. So it was a great race, and I'm not sure if Jamie's won the title yet. I think he might have to wait another race. We're head to Singapore next week, what I think is the penultimate round. So let's see if we can wrap it up there. Alright. Well, either way, that was a good race. I enjoyed watching it. So, right. Goodbye.